Hi guys, nice seeing you again. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about my experience in the past couple of days, which is the reason why I was not here. I've been to Torchiara, Agropoli, I've been to Cilento. Cilento is a little less known part of this region, the Campania region. I mean, little less known if you are not from here or if you are from a different region, a different country, because it's pretty common. And it used to be quite hip in the past, to be fair. It used to be very frequented by a lot of German, English, even some American tourists. And yeah, so I've been to Torchiara, as I told you. I'm gonna show you some pictures on screen right now. It's a place where my family has been going for the past like 50 years, give or take. My grandpa bought a house that was in not so good shape back then, and he fixed it. You know, that was somewhat the Italian way of improving your condition and yeah, to give a better future to your family. So of course my family, so the daughters and the son of my grandpa, we are currently trying to sell it. But yeah, so let's talk about Cilento. Cilento is a portion of our region. It's located southern of Naples, Pompeii. It's southern of Salerno and the Amalfi Coast, and it's somewhat comparable to maybe some of those islands in the middle of nowhere where the population is sometimes stuck in the past. In some smaller towns it's very common to still see like people herding like, I don't know how you say it, you know, some people with their sheeps, and a lot of people still rely on agriculture and yeah, basic things to go around. But there are also some big cities, big, I mean mid-sized city like Agropoli per se, which is something that we're going to talk about. And yeah, what's very interesting about this region is the fact that we have a beautiful coastline that's pretty much well maintained in naturalistic terms. You are gonna have no troubles finding some free beaches where you can stay, considering in Italy it's very common to find places where you have to pay to get in. In Cilento you can find a lot of free spaces, and yeah, all of the towns have some kind of character. You know, they all shine in their own way. Agropoli, for example, as I told you, it's a mid-sized city. I want to say it is maybe the second biggest city in Cilento, if not the biggest. It depends on what do you classify as Cilento. And it's a place where you can find pretty much everything. You have your schools, your banks. It's a 20,000 people city. There is even a Burger King. I've personally eat at Burger King like 3 or 4 times, no, couple of times. I don't eat meat, and so for that reason going to a fast food was always a bit complicated for me, because McDonald's, which is the most common one, doesn't have a plant-based burger, but Burger King does have 3 or 4 of them. So these also gave me idea about, you know, trying all of them. Yeah, I went to Burger King because of 2 reasons. The first one is that, well, on the first time that we went there, it was, you know, there is not a big explanation. I just love the idea of eating some garbage, and personally, I told you I would have loved to go to you know, McDonald's used to have vegetarian options, and they were horrible. But you know, the whole atmosphere makes it bearable, and you go there, and man, I swear, if there was a vegetarian option in McDonald's, I would be there day in and day out. It's literally, in Pompeii we have 2 or 3 of them, but they got no plant-based option, at least that's what I know. While Burger King, they got like 4, 5 of them. So of course, you see me, I'm not on the slim side. I do love myself some trash, some fast food. So yeah, Burger King in Agropoli, big up, big up. I do recommend going, but you know, Burger King is not the only reason why you should be in that region. So as I was telling you, beaches, and the sea is amazing. And you find a lot of mozzarella, provola, yogurt, gelato, ice cream. Basically, that's an area that's very well known for the mozzarella production, which I know a lot of you are into that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeing this Italian content if you were not crazy for some mozzarella. And we are not talking about your big mozz, your mozzarella sticks. We are talking about some big pieces of mozzarella. Yeah, so you can get some mozzarella for a good price. You can enjoy a beautiful day at the beach. You can at night in all of those smaller towns, they all host some sort of events like concerts, and you can go from indie music, so smaller local artists, to some proper big concert, to a lot of parties. So yeah, you can find pretty much a lot of what you will look for in your vacation, and the prices are not too crazy. It's all pretty doable. Personally, I had the chance of knowing a lot of locals since my family has been going there forever. We buy actually our extra virgin olive oil in Cilento because the price is good and the product is amazing. So I had the chance of having a talk with the guy that sells us the oil, and he told me a lot about the region, about the fact that the town that you find close to the sea have more of a Turk origin, while the towns that are closed in the mountains have a bit more of a Lucani origin, so a little bit more of the Basilicata region as sort of their cultural influence. But yeah, generally speaking, it's a beautiful place. I recommend going there, especially maybe avoid going there in August. If you know me, you know my idea. August is not a good time to come to Italy. It's so hot, the prices are very high, there is a lot of people everywhere, and you are not gonna have the best service. So if you want my word of advice, go there in June, July. Maybe get yourself a place in Agropoli, rent a small car or a scooter, a bike, a moped, and just get going. It's beautiful. I've been to Sapri last month, which is also kind of like a small fisherman village, and you go there when you mostly want to relax, while again some other places like Agropoli have a little bit more activity going on for them. And yeah, so you could go to Sapri, you could go to Ascea. I've been to Ascea. It's a little bit more of a just like a coastal town, and that's it. And then there is a small road where you can find some shops and something. And all of these towns, once a year, they have some sort of party for the saint, the patron saint of the town. So they spend thousands of euros in fireworks. Yesterday night it was Ferragosto, so I saw some crazy stuff. We were at the beach at midnight, and there were a lot of fireworks going on at the same time. And yeah, what more to say? So in the deeper Cilento, so in the more mountainous area, you find Trentinara, which is a very well-known place for the Volo dell'Angelo, which is basically like a huge zip line in the middle of two mountains, of two cliffs. And well, you're gonna find a lot of good food, good oil, good wine. Even though it's a bit of a dry land, the olive oil is unmatched. Personally speaking, that's what I crave. Cilento olive oil. And yeah, as for now, those are my advices. So if you would like to understand something more about this hidden gem of our Campania tourism, hit me up in the comment. I read all of them and I answer all of the questions that you guys have. And yeah, I'm counting on seeing you soon. And until then, don't go changing, and thank you.